To a busy day at the Capitol as lawmakers have less than 2 weeks left in the session and they've got a lot to get done.
And today they were voting on two very controversial bills, vaccines and homeschooling. NBC Connecticut political reporter Mike Savino joining us live from Hartford now. So remind us what's in these bills, Mike.
Well, Mike and Keisha, to the point about how controversial these bills are, we've seen dozens of families up here today in objection to both of them. Now, the House still expects to take up a bill later today that is a stripped-down version of their homeschool oversight proposal. This one focusing largely just on notifications when families pull their kids out of school. Meanwhile, here in the Senate, they've been debating a bill that Democrats say is about ensuring the people in Connecticut have access to vaccines.
Trying to create one layer of a safety net that clearly doesn't exist.
Democrats today have a stripped-down version of oversight for homeschooling families, a response to 3 cases over the last year where children withdrawn from school have died or complained of abuse. All families would have to file an annual notice that they're educating their child, and families looking to withdraw their kid from school cannot do so if they're the subject of an active DCF investigation or if they're on an abuse-related registry. The bill no longer requires proof of the education being provided at home.
So we were trying to create that framework, and we were trying to do it slowly and thoughtfully, and it was a little too ambitious for folks in year one.
It's the first step to regulate homeschooling. The next step is curriculum review, and I think that is where families start to object.
Dozens of homeschool families came out in opposition, saying the focus should be on DCF.
Those people were all had open DCF cases, and nothing was done about it. And I want to know how this bill is going to help.
Republicans also opposed a bill being debated in the Senate, giving the Public Health Commissioner more freedom on vaccine policy, and it reaffirms existing law that the Religious Freedom Act is not an exemption from school vaccine requirements.
This continues to take away people's religious beliefs and trample on them, and that's wrong.
Democrats say this is about ensuring the state can help people get vaccines even when the CDC changes its guidelines. The bill does not create any new mandates.
But we want to make sure that we make the best decisions for our people, and the people who choose to be on the vaccines, they can buy the vaccines.
And one more point on that homeschooling bill. Again, it would require all families to notify the state every year how they want to enroll their children. But if you go to a public or private school, that attendance alone under this bill would meet that notification requirement. It's homeschooling families who would need to actually file a report each year about how they're educating their child. Live from the Capitol, Mike Savino, NBC Connecticut News.